And howdy guys, this video is going to be a really interesting video. In this video, we're going to be talking about why deductive reasoning is super important with product management. I'll give you an example, a short story. Just this week, I went over to my grandma's house. She needed some help getting into her laptop because she forgot her iMac password. And MacBook Pro password. I went there and I said, look, let's just do a couple of Google searches. It's all about deductive reasoning, right? And I think that that's a really crucial point. Now, I'll give you an example of deductive reasoning, learning one thing from another, and just retracing steps in order to try to optimize the funnel and prioritize our workload. All right, so let's have a look at the numbers that I started looking at and the questions that I started asking myself, right, just over the past day or two. So as you know, I'm creating this Udemy course. So I was just having a look at this over here. I know I made this video on just on Sunday morning, okay? I was looking over here at the calendar. I noticed I made this video on Sunday the 30th. Today is Tuesday the 1st. Alrighty, so far so good. I opened it up and I see, oh, I had 86 users on Sunday morning, all right, for the Chrome extension. Now, let's see what happened after that, all right? This morning I kind of went into this and I saw that, oh, the live site now went up from 86 to 95 users within 2 days. That means we're getting an average of 10 users, 5 users every day. All right. So I started asking myself, okay, if I'm getting 5 users every day on average so far this week, where's that traffic coming from? So right, just in the previous video, we spoke a little bit about Google Analytics, right? So we have Google Analytics installed on right 8 different domains that we have over here. I made like there's a phrase, I think it's a Yiddish phrase or something. It says man thinks and God laughs. I'm not sure exactly where it's from, but I think it's very appropriate. It says you can also reapply it to the internet, to the modern day, by saying man thinks, the product manager plans and the internet laughs. The internet will just do whatever the internet keeps on doing, right? And so I was looking at the Google Analytics for all these domains I set up, and I see from all my domains, my own domains, I'm getting about 2 to 4 clicks every day, right? That are people pressing get the Chrome extension. All right, so I know I'm getting about 5 different users, between 2 and 4, 2, 0. All right, 0 clicks on that day, 0 traffic on that. I thought, does it really make sense that every single person that comes to the app actually installs it and becomes a user? And it turns out that I started digging around a little more. So I started looking for other data sources in order to try to understand this. So after that, I went into the Chrome extension store, and you can go into the stats section. I looked at weekly users, right? And I looked at daily impressions. For some reason, I never looked at this tab. All right, but it turns out to be a really crucial tab, it appears. All right, so, and I looked at the numbers over here, and it says daily impressions for the beginning until August 31st. It says the number of times users have viewed this item in the Chrome Web Store per day. Okay, so that's an important metric here in terms of answering the question of where's the traffic coming from. So we went from April 5th, we had 1 impression. April 6th, 0 impressions. April 7th, we went to 1 impression. April 8th, 5, 3. April 10th, it went from 3 to 67. April 10th to April 11, it went from 67 to 437. And it's remained at around between 300 and 400 daily impressions over the past, between April 1st to August 30th. So that's about 5 months of 300 to 400 visitors a day. It's an insane statistic. So I started thinking to myself, now I ask a new question, okay? What happened between April 9th and April 11th that it jumped from 3 to 437 daily impressions? And so I started thinking back to myself, and something I remembered was that if you look over here at the Chrome Web Store, you can go over here and you can insert something called a product description. All right, pretty simple concept. Chrome allows you to put in up to 16,000 words in the Chrome description. And I figured, you know what? A site like chrome.google.com has a lot of domain authority. All right, if we look at something called SEMrush, you notice that SEMrush, which is a leading SEO tool, it has something called an authority score, and they define it as authority score is our proprietary metric used to measure overall quality of domain and influence on SEO. The score is based on the number of backlinks, referring domains, organic search traffic, and other data. So there's something in SEO, search engine optimization, called authority score. What it means essentially is that if you have your content or backlinks on a very authoritative site, something like chrome.google.com, it'll be worth much more than having your content on a site like my new little site that I launched yesterday.com, right? So that's kind of the reasoning. That seems to be the reason why it shot up from 3 to 6 to 400 daily visitors, was because I stuffed this page on a very high authority domain with 10,000 keywords between April 9th to April 11th. So I know that happened because I also put all that content on LinkedIn on almost the exact same day. I know that I have a LinkedIn post because I remember very vividly. I put 10,000 words into the Chrome listing. I took that exact same content, put it on a LinkedIn post, and as you can see from LinkedIn, all that happened on April 20th, 2020. All right, guys, so that's a little bit about that. We've just used a little bit of deductive reasoning to understand how our daily impressions jumped from 3 to 437 daily visitors. Based on this information, it's definitely gonna help us with our prioritization moving forward. If we understand that all the traffic, that we have so much traffic, good traffic coming naturally to our Chrome store, it means that this can be an asset, something that we'll be able to use. All right, guys, so that's a little bit about the importance of deductive reasoning for product management. We're going to run a test. We're going to stuff this page from 10,000 words. We're going to stuff the product description from 10,000 to 16,000 words. And then we're going to go back into the stats section and see whether our theory hypothesis is correct and whether our traffic, our daily impressions, continues to rise. If you have any questions along the way, feel free to reach out in the forums. This is Alicia Kramer signing out on an awesome Tuesday morning. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.